This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Aurora, Colorado. I'm here at Dance to Gather. Since 2010, this results-driven dance fitness studio has been making fitness fun and affordable. I'm here with Erica, who is the owner, licensed instructor. Let's start off a little bit about yourself, if you will, Erica. This really began for you kind of as a personal journey. Quite honestly, you're now an instructor, an owner, a mother, a wife. I mean, tell me what it was like about 120 pounds ago when this all began.
Absolutely. So at least 7 years ago, I was at my highest weight. I weighed over 300 pounds. I had just had twins, and so I had lost a job. All of the good stuff was going on in my life at that time. It came to a point where I decided I needed a change. I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't keeping up with my kids. I was pretty much depressed most of the time. So I decided to just get myself up, go to a gym, and it started from there. I started taking classes, and that's when it started.
Kudos to you. I mean, a lot of people don't get themselves up and just get going when it's time to happen, but you're really creating an environment where you're making people come in and do that exact same thing. I mean, fitness. Everybody basically should be thinking about it, and health. A lot of us want to keep the body we have. Some of us want to make some big changes in our body, but when we think about it, we think about workout. Even the word itself has the four-letter word work in it. It doesn't sound fun. Why did you feel you needed to provide a place that people would have fun?
Well, it came down to me. I did not actually like going to the gym. I didn't like treadmills. I didn't like what you said, work out. It was something that I needed to have fun. I needed something to make me feel good, but still have results. And when I found Zumba, that's exactly what happened. It was a workout, but it was fun. So we definitely took the workout out of it and put in the party. So yeah.
Let me ask you this. I mean, growing up as kids, I mean, you hear music on, first thing we want to do is dance.
Yes.
We love dancing when we're kids, yet we kind of suppress that as we get a little bit older. And quite honestly, it's different than when we were growing up. There's not like you go out dancing on the weekends. This is kind of a place where people get to jam out a little bit, and at the same time, it's a healthy environment. Is that what you love to see out there?
Absolutely, and that's exactly the environment that we house for everyone. They're getting older. They love the club atmosphere back in the day, and it kind of brings that nostalgic back to them, how much fun they had going to clubs and just not worrying about anything and just letting go, letting the music drive them.
That is great. I mean, obviously people are having fun, they're enjoying themselves, but this is some serious business going on here for you. You're talking about offering the best, basically, dance fitness programs that Denver has to offer. Let's start off with Zumba a little bit. There are different types of Zumba out there. Do you like being able to offer such a wide variety for folks?
Absolutely. I mean, once you have one thing and you stick to one thing, you start to get to a point where you hit a plateau. And so it gets stale. And we never, ever want to be stale. I think that's something that comes from the heart with me, that I always want to continue to learn and do more things and keep people interested. And that's the reason why we do so many different programs. And Zumba, thankfully, has so many different programs within it itself, like the toning and the fitness. All of it is just something that you can get that's different.
Toning, fitness, step Zumba, gold Zumba. I mean, are there different intensity levels that are different there, and so you're getting different results?
Absolutely, yes. So the fitness part, you get cardio, and sometimes you get a little, you get toning thrown in, but when you have a specific Zumba toning class, you're really working on your muscles and you're focusing on that resistance training. And then step, it takes it a higher level of your cardio and getting that lower body in the mix. And then you have so many different things. And like you said, so many different levels. People come here all the time and they get something different every single time.
That is great. I mean, you're really staying true to the specific methods, so you're getting great results. But at the same time, it's not a cookie cutter approach. We're talking about a very unique, you never know what's going to happen type of deal.
Right, absolutely, yes. I think it comes from a lot of my personality. I love to perform. I love to see smiles on people's faces. And so when I'm up on stage, it's not about me being a performer, but it starts to come out, and people love to see that. And they smile and they laugh and they have a good time. And I take them out of their comfort zone, and it's an amazing approach that we take to it that throws that passion inside of it, because they see that the passion that I have inside, it brings it out in them. So that's why it's not the same.
You yourself, you've worked with some great dance studios. I mean, pretty well-known names out there. You've exposed yourself to many methods out there. One of the methods that's really hot right now is a mix of spicy choreograph and at the same time almost combining different types of methods. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I mean, you have to learn different dance styles, and I think that's the other difference with us, is that we are willing to go outside of that comfort of just knowing one particular style of dance. You have, merengue, cumbia, salsa, reggaeton, thrown in with a lot of soca, where my family is from. My dad is from Trinidad and Tobago. I throw a lot of that in it as well, so they get a lot of Caribbean feel. And with my background of having, with Cleo and doing all kinds of, African style dances, I mean, when you throw that all in, there you go. You got a gumbo pot of goodness. Yeah.
We're talking about a mom and pop family inspired shop we got going here. That is very cool. One of the things, I mean, obviously people are familiar with Zumba, different methods you have out there. One of the ones that I'd never seen before kind of incorporates even martial arts, something known as Nia. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, wow. Nia is just something that is good for your soul. It's good for your body. It's really spiritual in nature, and it takes that music and it takes you again out of your comfort zone and grounds you. And with the martial arts and with this yoga approach, it's really something so different from Zumba, because Zumba is so high energy, high pace. Then you get Nia to ground you and make you connected to your soul again.
So this is much more than body here. We're talking body, mind, emotion, spiritual. This is all going on with Nia. It's something basically that's taught in over 48 countries, taking the world by storm, kind of.
It is, and it's been around. Actually, it's been around longer than Zumba. They don't market themselves as heavily, but it's been around for so long because it's such a great program that people gravitate to it, and it's for every age. I mean, as you're young, and then as you get to the older ages, it really does connect you once again.
Obviously, we've got the best programs out there, fitness programs that Denver can offer, but obviously the key to success is qualified instructors. Tell me about your team. Is this something that you've handpicked?
I did. I definitely feel that the experience that you get and the feeling that you get really does come from your instructor. If they know how to lead you, they know how to facilitate it and make you feel successful in moving, that is the key. And so what I did is I created an apprentice program. So anyone who is licensed or certified within Zumba, they actually come into my program, and I kind of mold them and mentor them and get them on the right track to their own career path.
You yourself have taken youth onto competition. You've done some cool things out there. Is it kind of cool to see some of the children even get involved? We're talking, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds older. They get out there as well, something they can enjoy.
They do. They get out on the dance floor and you see their smiling faces. And again, it's so easy to follow that they even feel successful and they are actually doing it with everybody else. And it's so amazing to see that happening, where you have so many different generations listening to the same music, moving the same way. It's amazing.
I mean, obviously you wanted to provide an atmosphere here that was welcoming. You remember what it felt like walking into a place, being a little intimidated, not sure what you're doing. This is unique because it's a one-size-fits-all. Everybody can come in. There is no beginner's class because basically you can adapt the workout to based on what you need. And set your own pace.
Absolutely, and that is the key. We really want people, again, to feel successful and to feel good. As soon as you walk into our studio, you can feel the energy. You can feel the family environment, the community, and we always want to keep it that way. We want to keep it to where people feel good about coming into an environment. You can't get that in a gym experience at all. A gym is so intimidating, but when you come in here, they see so many different abilities and they see so many different walks of life.
There it is. You're having a great time. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you can take a look at all the different type of classes they have. You can check out the schedule online there as well. Check out the bios of their instructors. Everybody is certified, basically, to provide you with some of the best programs that Denver has to offer. Check a look at the pricing. If you're not sure if this is for you, you live in the Denver metro area, come on in. They'll let you try out a class. Basically, try out a class, see if it's for you. You can come in and pay by the class, but the best way is obviously a membership out there. Let me ask you this. Obviously for you, you have your own success story here. It has to be rewarding seeing these people come together, hearing the success stories. Tell me, is that moving for you?
That motivates me every single time. I get so emotional about that because I get to see them when they progress from being at a point where they're not happy, and then to see them gradually get better at the things that they're doing and feeling successful, and they smile and they start to shed their clothes a little bit. You know, they get more confident about themselves, and so I get to see their journey, and I feel like I'm a part of their journey, and there's no words for it. It is so overwhelming, and that's why I continue to do what I do.
I love it. It's a great story. Last time, viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information. You're also going to see on the website all the instructors, all the prices right there. Check them out on Facebook as well. This is a company that began back in 2010 using dance to gather the masses to be fit. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.
Fisher Van Lines is a family-owned and operated Denver mover with the experience and resources to manage your residential or commercial relocation. From planning and packing, transport, and unpacking, we offer an array of professional moving and storage solutions to meet your needs. When you choose Fisher Van Lines as your Denver movers, you get a trained professional staff to ensure your move is well executed, on time, and on budget.
Canine Rehabilitation and Conditioning Group leads the industry of animal rehabilitation, and our caring team will help your dog or cat to feel stronger, move better, and get back into the game of life. Our rehabilitation experts are leading the industry of restoring quality of life to geriatric, injured, overweight, post-operative, and neurological or otherwise compromised dogs through physical therapy and integrative veterinary approaches.
This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Golden, Colorado. I am here with Pooch Snoozer. Since 2004, they have been providing custom-made, superior, and attractive dog beds, not only for residential, but commercial clients across the nation. I am here with the owner and founder, Lisa. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, quite honestly, when this came about, you've been in the garment industry for over 25 years. You had basically a love for animals. You had a passion for production. Share with me a little bit how this got started for you.
Well, I actually was, I lived in California and I worked for several companies, like you said, for 25 years. Then I moved here and was doing some consulting for a lot of different people, Calvin Klein, Polo, American Eagle Outfitter. And I was doing a lot of their domestic production, and then all of a sudden, they went all to China. And at that point in time, I thought, well, I love dogs. I know production. I'm going to start a company that provides easy care, really beautiful beds that enhance an environment and that the dog loves, as opposed to some of the horrible things people buy that just ruin their entire decor of their $100,000 remodeled house.
I love the fact that this is something started out of a kind of a natural progression for you, something that you felt you loved and you kind of merged them together. Let's start off first of all. I mean, our pets, they're family, let's face
Absolutely.
it. Quite honestly, that is something that each pet owner would agree on, and we only want the best for our kids. I mean, is that something you come across when you're dealing with owners?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everybody spends a $52 billion industry. It's second only to golf.
That is amazing. I mean, not only as humans, I mean, we spend 1/3 of our life in bed.
Yeah.
So do our pets. I mean, they need a place to be comfortable as well.
A third.
What's that?
I think pets spend a little more than a third. My dog does. Probably more like half or more.
And what you've done here basically is you've taken something that you've kind of raised the bar because of the fact that you're using material based on your expertise that is comfortable. Number one, I mean, it's comfortable yet it's affordable. Was that something that required a lot of testing, I imagine, on the front end?
Yeah, a lot of field tests went into my product, down to even the amount of poundage that goes into each size. You do field tests because sometimes if you have too much stuffing, the dog doesn't like it. Not enough, they don't like it. So I've done extensive field tests on all the weights that go into all the different sizes of my beds. The fabrics are upholstery grade, so they're highly durable.
I mean, what's nice about it is the fact, like you say, you've tested not only for the comfort of the dog, but they are attractive as well. I mean, when it comes to attractive, it amazes me that people were very meticulous how we decorate our house. We pick each item out, make sure it works with the decor, but then here we are, this rather big item here, we don't think much about it. Out there in the market, was it pretty limited as to what people could buy when you first started shopping yourself?
Absolutely. And I found a lot of people say, oh, I can just go to, I won't name names, but the larger chains and buy one for $25, $30. And I said, yeah, and then you wash it and it'll be gone in 3 days, and you're going to have to buy, or three washes, and you're going to have to buy a new one.
I mean, what you found?
Ritz-Carlton has had my beds since 2004. They wash them 3 times a week. They buy the entire chain buys my beds because they last.
I mean, what was amazing, what you found out there was the fact that you found items, first of all, that were not price friendly, if they were great, or they were not user friendly, meaning that, sometimes you had to dry clean them, or even sometimes you couldn't clean them, you had to throw them away. This had to be a great solution for a lot of people when they realized, hey, I can clean these, I can wash them, and yet they're durable enough, they still look good. People have been excited about that.
Yeah, what I did is I took, and the stuffing bags inside my beds have a zipper, and it's encased. Some beds are designed so that you have to pull the stuffing out to wash them, and then it's just a big mess. Mine are all encased in a non-woven fabric with a zipper, so you can add, I offer a lifetime warranty on the inside components of my bed, so if at any time they can call and say, hey, I need more stuffing, I'll send them stuffing. They can put it in the zipper component on the interior.
So we're talking, let's break it down here for the viewers a little bit. Obviously, what the consumer sees is a beautiful, attractive bed. But just as important is what's on the inside. I mean, that really, you have lifetime warranty on the inside. Let's open one up and show folks how this works.
Yeah, this is a medium, and this has got the brainwave, and then it's got a little bit of the chocolate cow on the sides. This is a waterproof supplex cover that also has a zipper. And then this is the inside, the one that I was talking about, the stuffing that has the zipper. And it has got green stuffing. It's made from plastic bottles. It's both hypoallergenic and recycled. And all the beds are washable together or separately. So you can throw it in all at once. You can pull them out separately and do it. The best thing about my beds is that they've got winter-summer features. You can remove this, which is nice and cozy in the winter. Yeah. And then you have a nice, cool bed for your dog to lay on in the summer that's cool, and it can be put outside because it's waterproof.
So you're talking about here in Colorado where the climate's changed.
Yeah.
I mean, one day it's cold, the next day it's warm. I even noticed on this one here, same situation. You can flip it over and make it easy.
This pillow, and then you can turn it over, and it provides a cool landing. for the dog in the summer. This one also has indoor-outdoor features. The bottom has got a ballistic nylon on it that's completely waterproof, durable. Throw it on the cement, it'll withstand the harshness of the cement.
And we're talking about
So they're very
sustainability
functional.
is something you thought about when you created these. Not only did you raise the bar on affordability, attractability, user-friendly, these are also environmentally friendly as well.
Environmentally friendly, and like I said, they have a lifetime warranty. So you call me at any point in time, and not the outside component, but these two, the stuffing and the suplex, are completely covered by the warranty.
Obviously, I mean, dogs are getting things on these. They're going to get dirty. What about water? How do they work that way?
Completely waterproof. I'll do a test and show you right now. You pour it on. You feel that right now. It's completely
Do that again.
dry. It's completely dry. Completely dry. Doesn't have any water on it at all. You know, it'll save it from urine or mud or any other kind of thing that can get into the stuffing and start breeding bacteria. It protects it from that.
Absolutely. These are beautiful beds. You've got different designs here across the board. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you're going to see the different types of beds they've got out there for you. They've got the classic dog beds for you. They've got specialty beds. They've even got hunting and fishing beds if something that's you're looking for out there as well. Everything can be ordered online. Basically, they've got great schematics right there. They can show you and provide for you as well. Let me ask you this. Lisa, obviously, anybody can see that these are beautiful beds that would be great for any home of any decor. But if that wasn't enough, you've actually even chosen and shown that these beds are good enough for some of the most luxurious hotels in the nation. Tell me about some of the clients you have out there.
I have a lot of pet-friendly 4- and 5-star hotels. My biggest chain is the Ritz-Carlton. I also have the Waldorf Astoria, La Montage, La Auberge, the St. Regis. I've actually shipped my beds internationally over to the Austrian Ritz-Carlton over there. Someone moved from the Washington, D.C. to there, and they had to order beds, and they said, we have to get them from Pooch Snoozers. They're the only ones that last.
Excellent. I mean, what the corporations love about this also is obviously they're looking for something that's not going to ruin their decor. Looks great, yet the comfort is there for the client, but they can also incorporate their branding right into the product themselves. Tell me what you got there for like casinos.
I do. I have casinos where I created a special poker chip headbed for a casino in Atlanta. Atlantic City, I guess it was, and they're built to look like a poker chip. They've got the ridges on the side, and they just embroider their logo in the middle. A lot of my beds, since I do the logo on them for the Ritz-Carlton and a lot of other chains, they can also put it in their marketing budget, which is nice.
I noticed a product right here that is basically not a dog bed, but it is something you're starting to get into. Show me a little bit about this.
Just added this. It's a feeding mat, and it has the logo on it. And then I do logoed ceramic bowls that fit in the circles inside. They're white ceramic bowls, and so that's a really nice product for an amenity they have a complete package for the pet, not only the beds, they have the little feeding bowls and the mats.
Excellent. Let me ask you this. I mean, obviously, you've been at this for some time now. This was a passion that you brought with you here, a passion for production, a love for animals. Is this rewarding, knowing your beds are out there and people are using them really across the nation?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I get calls all the time, people that stayed at the Hotel Jerome in Aspen, for example, and they want to buy one of my beds for a friend of theirs, housewarming gifts. That happens all the time. People just want to keep on paying it forward for their pets.
Wonderful. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you're able to order online right there. Basically, if they got schematics there, if you're not sure how big the beds are, that type of thing. They can also customize beds out there for you. We're talking about not only for residential, but for commercial as well. Many different fabrics to choose from right here. But honestly, you've got somebody, an expert in the garment district, basically, that understands what's durable, what's not, and yet at the same time, what is absolutely beautiful. This was a company that began in 2004. That is Pooch Snoozer, custom-made, superior, and attractive dog beds. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.
Canine Rehabilitation and Conditioning Group leads the industry of animal rehabilitation, and our caring team will help your dog or cat to feel stronger, move better, and get back into the game of life. Our rehabilitation experts are leading the industry of restoring quality of life to geriatric, injured, overweight, post-operative, and neurological or otherwise compromised dogs through physical therapy and integrative veterinary approaches.
At Down Under Saddle Supply, we supply everyone with the widest selection in the nation of Australian apparel, saddles, and accessories. With oilskin and canvas duster coats and jackets, you'll not only have durable clothing, you'll look great as well. Top off your look with an Aussie hat or cap. A ladies' clothing line as well, finished off with a pair of Emu sheepskin boots or slippers. Water-resistant Emu can't be beat for soft, plush comfort. For all your Australian souvenir saddle supplies and apparel, it's Down Under, mate.
G'day, mate.